What is going on, guys? Welcome to the round of 16, aka round 3 of our GG9, that's Gold Glover 9, NCAA tournament with our Big 12 teams.
We got 4 teams left standing. You got Amarillo, Little Rock, KMU, and who am I missing? ACU.
ACU, yeah. ACU who?
Of course. Now,
it kind of sucks that Little Rock has to play against Amarillo.
Yeah, Little Rock is going to be going up against Amarillo here, but we are going to start with Kansas and Kansas A&M. So the Jayhawks and the Amber Wave are going to go at it. This should be a pretty fun game. I mean, got a lot of talent on both ends of the court here.
The state of Kansas is totally split today.
Oh yeah. It's one of those house divided kinds of deals.
Yeah, and apparently that's
Bill Self. Kansas. Yeah. You throw Kansas State in there, but you know, this is for the whole enchilada right now.
Yes, and I'm actually picking Kansas A&M. I think that they can actually win this game. Kansas is not; they haven't been the dominant program in a few seasons. So, yes, KMU can win this game, but the objective here is to just stick with what you do best, and that's giving it inside to Karnick, who can get all of these shots in like that, force fouls, get the fadeaway jump shots. He can even hit threes. I would focus on Karnick and Yardley, namely.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of weapons because Hoover can nail the threes, and Collinsworth is that kind of do-it-all threat. So it's and Valente too is pretty good. Montanez with that size can get under the basket as a point guard.
There's Valente there.
Valente driving to the hole. You got 24-22 game here. Got McGuire spelling Karnick for a little bit. Puts it in. Yardley getting up there, man. He's got some He's got some altitude.
I know. I love this guy, Tayan Yardley.
Can really get it done.
And what the heck?
Azubike picks it up. I think I said that name right. He picks that one up. But the 3-ball by Yardley, he can do that too. Going inside, Dedrick Lawson
got the 2
for 2. So 35-31.
Here's Reagan with the fadeaway. He's going to hit that 2-ball. It's not going to be 39-33. And here is Lawson working on Yardley, and he's almost going to try to get that block, but it's not going to happen. And look at this.
Ooh, that's Hoover.
Yeah, with the and one, he's like, nobody touch me.
Yeah, foul is going to be called on Vic. Here is Kansas trying to see if they can do something. Got 14 seconds. And Dotson going to take it down the court. 9 seconds.
Good defense here by Hoover. And pass over to Lawson, and he's working up.
He's got a shot
there, and it's going to be off the mark. And KMU is going to be up 7 going into the half. I like what I'm seeing out of this KMU.
Yeah, shooting pretty well. Kansas only at 35%. They have 4 blocks, though. So they are stuffing Kansas A&M inside a little bit. Let's see, they got Pintong out there. They got the second teamers out there. McGuire puts it in. They're going to extend their lead.
They're still doing work.
Yeah, Kansas trying to come back. There's Lawson with a step back. Nails that one. And 59-46.
Yep, still up 13. It's looking good here for the Amber Wave, and Valente with just really not even contested as he went in. 61-50, and McGuire is going to get the slam over KJ Lawson. Now back up 13, and after this 2-point shot.
Yeah, Kansas hanging around. We go into the fourth quarter. I mean, we have quarters, not halves, unfortunately. 73-66. Hoover trying to go inside, and the ball's loose. Going down court, Kansas trying to pick up some transition points here. And they find Azubike underneath.
This isn't looking good, guys. Now only down 5. Now down 7 is Kansas. And Lawson working up against Yardley yet again. He's going to get wide open right there, just driving in the lane. Only down 5. KMU, you got to come through with something. And Collinsworth from the pass from Montanez is going to get the jam.
Good decision not to foul there.
Yes.
Because he was scoring.
Oh,
Hoover.
What?
The assassin.
Montanez had the drive right there, had the 2-pointer, and then he just kicked it back out to Hoover. So KMU up 8, and here's Yardley. Gonna pass it to Hoover, and he says, oh, I got a shot? Oh, gonna go off the mark here. So, you know, Kansas still can win this game. And as Azubuike gets the foul on Karnick, that's his first.
Yeah, so definitely not in foul trouble here. Camu going to call timeout, kind of talk things over, draw up a play. Kansas not following yet. Montanez, though, gets the layup. Kansas down by 7. They got 25 seconds, and they are going to hit that. So they're still hanging around.
They're only down 4 right now.
4-point game.
Yardley with the inbound pass over to Hoover, and they're going to foul the best shooter. So good job on Kansas A&M to get the ball to their best shooter.
Yeah. That's not Bill. That's Bill Self's dorky younger brother.
I guess. Bob Self. So here's 83-78, and now 84-78. So Camu extends the lead to 6 points. 21 seconds left. Now 16 seconds, and Kansas gets the layup, but they will foul Montanez, who misses the first free throw, and he is going to make that one. So Camu goes up 5. That's a 3-point and a 2-point, but we're going to end it right here, right now.
That's going to do it.
Kansas falls to Kansas A&M, 87-82.
Camu fans pretty happy about that. They get bragging rights in state, and you know they're going to be talking about that around the water coolers.
Oh, yeah.
So
sure.
We have another game here. Tennessee going up against ACU. Tennessee really kind of a high-powered offensive basketball team, and then you got the Spartans, who are kind of in between. I mean, they play good defense. They're supposed to be better offensively, but they've been kind of cold lately. And, I mean, they're going to have to bring it here against the Volunteers. Guys like Schofield and Turner.
Grant Williams down low. Like, this is a really good basketball team. I actually have them in my real brackets to go pretty far.
We will see.
Yes, so ACU's got a tough task to handle here. But like you said, they're a talented team.
Oh.
They can get some things done. But look at that pass. Did you guys see that pass?
That was pretty impressive.
Behind the back, no look. Wow. Okay, so ACU coming out with some flash.
Yeah, here's Williams inside, though. Responds. We got a 2-2 game. This could be one of those games that just goes back and forth for a while. Would not shock me at all.
Until there's some sort of defense being played, or until at least somebody gets cold. But we see Nash gets the 2-pointer. It's going to be 4-2 ACU. Tennessee coming back out with the basketball. Admiral Schofield trying to drive, and somehow, some way he got a foul, and Block picks that foul up.
Block is going to be a big part of this game for ACU. I mean, he's one of the guys that really steps up, can get underneath the basket, use his moves to drive to the lane.
Schofield with that quick catch and shoot. It's pretty deadly by him when you get him open like that. So here is Michelle.
Ollie Michelle finding some room.
The big man's got some moves, but not a good shot taken by him. Still 4-4 here, and Turner gonna hit the 2 ball. So now 10-8 Tennessee, and Mateo Ellis Jr. coming up with that offensive rebound.
They got to look underneath.
Nash working on Schofield right now. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and goes over top of him and misses, but Mateo Ellis Jr. comes up with the rebound again. Block driving. We get the switch. Michelle.
Ball's on it was on the court. Michelle's got it outside. You got 2 seconds. Shoot it. Hey, look at that. 2 points.
He could have gotten an easier shot.
2 points.
Yeah, he could have gotten an easier shot giving it to Block underneath the basket, but hey, 2 points is 2 points, right? 25-24 here. Now 26-25 after Turner gets the 2. Steal by Schofield, back over to Turner, and now Tennessee's got the advantage, and Turner hits the 2 ball to go up 3. 28-25 now, and Schofield with the steal and the slam, making the presence felt right now.
They've got another transition basket, Schofield, and the foul. ACU.
He's taking over.
Yeah, the ACU's starting to fall apart here. It's 33-28. Not a good finish to the half. You see the rebounds, see the assists and steals. It's a pretty tight game right now. See if ACU can come back, get a block on Ellis inside, Michelle off the glass. 5-point game still. Schofield up top. See if they can find somebody that's Bowden, and he's going to find the nylon. It's 39-24.
39-34, now 39-36. Skip a little bit ahead, 46-39. So Tennessee still killing it on offense here, 49-39.
Who's guarding him?
Nobody. To answer that real quick.
Oh, man.
Down by 10, ACU. You gotta get some offense going, guys. You're gonna get You're going to get bounced here really quickly. It's already the third quarter, and you're down 10. Ellis Jr. working up against Pons. And we have a layup. Good. Okay.
ACU responds with another basket. So let's see Michelle here if he can drain that one. He's going to get that one to go. So we're down to a 6-point game. Block with a nice layup. All right.
Only down 4, and Bowden's going to hit the 3. Wow.
They got to get the perimeter defense in order. But ACU is going to drive to the lane and score again. It's a 3-point game. Let's see if Tennessee can put this one in. Schofield's got it. 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Good moves, right? Oh, look at this. He set himself up perfectly. Just couldn't get the shot in. ACU still has a chance, guys.
Here's Michelle from 3.
What?
Michelle from downtown. How about that? Underneath, you get a nice little block there. Tied game at 69-69. Going outside to block. Let's see if he can get underneath the basket like I was talking about.
Oh, he does.
Draws the foul, though. So you got a couple big free throws coming up here. See the pressure, but he's not really feeling it.
Oh, man.
He's sensing he's trying to be big enough for the moment.
He's got ice water in his veins, guys. He's going to make this right here. I know it. I can feel it. He does. 71-69. 59 seconds left to go. Good defense here by ACU. Schofield with the ball. Block. A block by Nash.
Transition opportunity. Thames under the basket for 2. And ACU is going to go up by 4. Tennessee now on the ropes for sure here. Let's see if Schofield can get anything. Goes to Williams. Gets the roll in.
It's starting to get pressurized, man.
Are they going to foul yet? No, ACU's just playing offense. They're going to play their offense, try to find a good look. Here's Ellis. You got 12 seconds on the clock. Michelle underneath. Missed it, and he gets his rebound.
Oh, he had the basket right there.
They still say no foul. They're still not going to foul. Interesting.
Oh,
You're going to let this one play out.
Oh, what a move. Schofield picks up the foul, and now he's pissed. He's like,
pissed off.
I cannot believe I did that.
That or he doesn't like the call. Block hits the first, makes the second, and it's going to be back to a 4-point game. ACU looking good. It's not Rick Barnes. ACU drives to the hole, though, and gets some quick points. And it's 75-73 now.
I feel like we need Dickie V in the comment booth right now.
This is
getting a lot of pressure, baby.
I would do my Dickie V, but my voice isn't feeling great right now.
Block with the free throw. Going to be 77-73 here. So Schofield and Tennessee, they only have a couple shots here. Got to shoot a 3-ball. You have to. Bowden.
Nails it.
He makes it.
He nailed it. It's a 1-point game now. They're going to in-ball to Thames with the foul. Good free throw shooter. Makes the first. Makes the second. So now a 3-point game. Now they got 5 seconds.
They can do this. They can do this.
Just make sure you get it down the court and don't lob it from deep.
Well, don't foul either. So
there it is.
Bowden.
Oh, I can't make it. Cannot go in, and the Volunteers will go down to the Spartans. Schofield's upset, but
I would be too.
ACU is going to pull this one out. The 3 seed is going to go into the next round. They get the upset, and they're starting to get a little pumped up. They're starting to get on a roll right now.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of good to see from this ACU unit. This is a team that, going into this tournament, we were kind of having some second thoughts about because
they weren't really a hot pick. They were coming in cold. They struggled against Stony Brook. How about this game, though? We have 2 Teambuilder teams in a matchup. Somebody is going to go down.
It sucks that this has to come down to this.
This will be pretty fun. I mean, Amarillo is a hot team right now, but Little Rock's looking really good. Weaver misses from 3. You got a lot of guys that are on fire right now. You got like Hakeem, Palmer, and Lomas.
Lomas is really hot right now.
Yeah, and Memminger's still playing really well, getting a ton of rebounds. Here's Lomas, goes to Memminger underneath with a block.
Rodney Smith with that block.
And he's saying, no, not in my house.
Denied. Memminger back out to McGowan, who's going to hit the 3-ball. And, the winner of this game is most likely going to take on Duke.
That should be pretty fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Well,
hopefully it's Little Rock, because I don't think Amarillo is good enough to beat Duke.
They're not good enough to beat Duke.
We'll see.
But they're
will
good enough
see
to beat
them.
Little Rock, apparently, because they're beating them 3-2 right now.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think Amarillo's got a great chance at this upset if they play the way they've been playing, hitting threes like they've been hitting them. And you see McGowan again, 6-2. Little Rock looking for some answers early.
Yes, Pittman, the point guard for Little Rock, taking the ball back out. Camaro Guyton with that screen, and he's going to get the basketball in his hands now, going up against Treese Roberts. So here's Roneo Smith getting the block. Actually, that is Othello Grace.
Yeah.
And
Pittman's been starting because he's been on fire from three. So Grant still logs a ton of minutes at point guard, but Pittman is nailing a lot of three-pointers. And we see, ooh.
That's Othello Grace with the three ball, and it's going to be no good. Camaro Guyton cannot come up with the offensive rebound. Now Amarillo in transition back out to Treese Roberts.
He's doing a good job distributing, though.
Yes, he is. And look at this. He's starting to work up, and then look at this. Perfect pass out to A.J. Quinn, and he's going to get it off the backboard for two. So 8-7 game here, and Guyton misses a shot, but Roneo Smith, thankfully, the big man, comes up and helps his teammate out. Lomas,
excellent shot.
The three ball, just he's pure.
Yeah,
he's pure from out there.
Trying to respond. It might be kind of a one-upmanship thing going on right now. I don't know.
Yes, and here's Lomas pass to AJ Quinn. This team is just awesome at passing the basketball right now. 13-9.
Yeah, and they're up 17-11, so the lead is still intact for the Armadillos. And going inside, they're going to beat Hutchins inside and 31-16.
This is not what the people thought, guys. Not what everybody thought.
Grace misses inside. Palmer rebound.
How does this happen?
Douglas taking it out.
That's Gary and Douglas with the ball here and getting a screen set up. That's Hakeem Palmer. And, oh my gosh, I thought he had a lane right there.
If they hit a three, this game's over.
Really? You're going to call it like
Sure.
that? You're going to call it right there? And then look at this. Okay, now it's got to be over now. The ball was kicked out, and Meminger came back up with it.
Yeah. Three ball missed. Little Rock trying to get something going on the offensive end. Not doing. They're going to put it up. Amarillo's up 20.
What is happening?
Marshall finally scores, but, I mean, they were up 20, and Little Rock didn't even have 20 points. Look at this play by Webb. Are you kidding me?
I don't know how the heck he did that.
Is that even possible?
And why would you do that?
It's like the Harlem Globetrotters? I mean, what in the world is this?
Why would you even attempt that shot?
I don't know.
Make any sense?
Because they feel like they can't win. But maybe a play like that kind of boosts their spirits, because that was nuts.
53%. 53%.
Yeah, pretty tough sledding right now. Bonsai Weaver gonna nail that one, trying to get Little Rock back in the game. It's 51-36. And you got Lomas.
Just pure, man. Just absolutely you can't even stop him. If he's open, he's gonna hit that three ball.
Yeah.
You know, from Estonia. That's what he's gonna freaking do. 56-40. Up 16 at this point, and Lomas again.
He knew it. He didn't even look at this. He didn't even look at the shot.
Oh, he's looking right at the. He looked right at him.
Man, that's some attitude.
Wow.
Oh man. Here's AJ Quinn, misses the dunk. Come on.
That wasn't even a foul. I mean, you gotta come up with that.
You gotta get the dunk. Okay, come on. Camaro Guyton with a missed shot. Quinn rebound. So Little Rock struggles are continuing. Going underneath. Oh, Lomas. There he is. Foul. Weaver fouls him. And
I still can't get over that. He looked right at the coach and right at that Little Rock player.
He said something to him. We don't know.
I think it was Weaver. He had the headband.
Yeah,
it might have been Bonsai Weaver.
Him. But Amarillo's not stopping here.
88-64, guys.
Under 2 minutes now in the blowout.
Oh, they're getting cocky.
Has been on for a while, but the bench is feeling it and getting excited. 95-66.
Get out of here, man. Oh, you see that? You see that?
Yeah. There was some bad blood here.
Monte Grant said, "Get out of here." Lomas must have been talking to him, said something to him, and he says, "Get out of here."
Guyton storms off the court.
Oh, and then the shush.
I mean, a lot of Little Rock faithful made it to Memphis, so that was there's some bad blood going on right there in that Teambuilder matchup.
It seems like it, and honestly, maybe next year we'll see how this turns out. But is Amarillo getting a little cocky here? Because
I don't know. I mean, hey, look who's up coming next. Okay, they're playing Duke. The Dukies are gonna take on Amarillo, and that upset might be. Duke might be too big to fail in that game. Yeah,
I don't think that. Unless Meminger and Quinn can team up to stop Zion, but then that means Barrett and Reddish are going to be. I don't know who blocks them. Lomas is more of a shooter. He's not a defender.
No.
I don't know.
I'm taking Duke just to be safe.
I'm taking Duke.
It's tough to bet against Amarillo. They might be that play-in Cinderella, like a VCU.
I can't even believe we're talking
like
about
that.
this. Little Rock getting bounced.
Yeah, that was a big upset. They got slaughtered in that game.
Yes, they did.
Now, so we see that game. Going down to the other bracket, we do not have a team builder team in this one, but we have Gonzaga playing North Carolina, a 1-2 matchup. So the fun part about this, I had it narrowed down enough to the point where I could just do head-to-head simulation. So Gonzaga beats Michigan, North Carolina will knock out Murray State. Who you got right now in that one?
Honestly, Gonzaga, from what we saw against McAllen, that's a team that is very efficient with the basketball in their hand.
Yeah.
Scoring. And
you saw North Carolina beat Ardmore.
Yeah, North Carolina is pretty dang good. So, honestly, Gonzaga, they've never shown me anything in the history of their program. So, I'm taking North Carolina.
They've been to one national title game.
Well, every time they do it, every time that they're like, oh, we're the 1 seed, and then they don't do anything. It's just the Gonzaga way. Could you, I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to piss people off, but could you imagine being a Gonzaga fan? Like, we complain about being Michigan football fans.
I bet they feel pretty
It's like
down.
Every year, man. Every year, they're just elite, and they never get it done.
If you give them another decade, I bet Mark Few can get one national title.
One.
To Gonzaga.
One.
Yeah, and it'd be 25 years.
Right.
I mean, it sucks. It is what it is, but...
yeah, I'm taking.
Yeah, I'll take North Carolina. That'll set up a Duke and North Carolina Final Four game. Now we go to the South region. We have Virginia taking on ACU. So Virginia advances. Do you think ACU can handle their defensive pressure? I know they have a unique scheme, but what do you think ACU is going to do in that one? We saw them against Tennessee shoot pretty well.
Yeah, they finally did. They finally started shooting better, but Virginia's got too good of a defense. The bad thing about Virginia is that if they do somehow have let-ups on defense, they're not going to be able to keep up offensively.
Yeah.
That's the problem with
Got to guard ACU from shooting the 3 ball. It looks like they're getting something going in that regard from the game we just saw today. And now the final game in the Midwest region, Kansas A&M takes on Texas Tech. Texas Tech upsets Kentucky, and good game there. Jarrett Culver and a lot of those guys.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty good right now. The Red Raiders, do you see that team being in the Final Four?
I can't.
Or do you see Camu just continuing to roll right now?
I'm going to take Camu. I think that they're just hot right now.
Yeah.
I would even go a step further. It's not. I can't even use that as an analysis. Like, that's a cheap analysis. They're just hot. No,
I mean, they're good.
Camu's good.
They're good and hot.
They've got everything that you could possibly want out of a basketball team. You got 3-point shooting. You got your big man who can shoot. You've got backup guys that can do what they do, and specialists.
Your point guards are passing the ball. You got interior defense.
Yardley's electric.
Yeah.
It's just they're too good. They're too good. And they're big too. That's the other thing. They've got size. You know, Texas Tech's gonna have to play one heck of a game on defense in order to stop these guys.
Culver needs about 25.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm taking Camu.
Good pick. Now that would set up Virginia, Camu, and Duke, North Carolina. Do you think Camu could win a national title?
It's tough
with those 4 teams.
It's tough, man. It's tough, especially against Virginia. I don't know if they. That's the one team. I mean, I'm taking Virginia over ACU.
I mean, they could play ACU for sure.
But I don't know if they would. I don't know if they could beat Virginia.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Amarillo goes all the way. I don't freaking know. Do you see Amarillo today? How amazing they were. Interesting stuff.
If Lomas can keep shooting like that, but that's the thing. Like they're not going to be able to play defense against Duke. They have to be able to score with them, and just hope and pray to God that Duke doesn't hit their mid-range shots.
Yep.
That they get into a cold spell and Amarillo gets hot. That's the only way that's going to happen.
Agreed.
So, round number 3 picks are in the books, guys. Round number 4 is ready for you guys to make your selections. Please do so on the form in the description, linked below, and in the pinned comment as well. I will be always sending out reminders during the week for you guys to get those picks in and submitted on the community tab. If you guys don't check out the community tab, or if you haven't hit the bell for notifications, please do, because I believe that anytime I post on the community tab, you would get a notification. I don't know if that's true if you don't have the bell turned on. So please turn that on. I know it gets kind of annoying with all the uploads that you might not be interested in, but I do encourage it because I do like to communicate with you guys with upload schedules and things like this, like links and picks and standings and all that. So that's going to be it for this episode. Leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that red subscribe button, or in the bottom right hand corner, my logo, which can also do the same thing. We'll see you guys. When are we seeing them next?
Will be Sunday night.
Okay.
We got double upload for the football, so we don't want to interfere with that.
Right.
Too many uploads. So we'll be on Sunday.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Sunday night. You guys will have 3 days to get your picks in. We'll see you guys then. As always, peace.